Central control to Lone Wolf. Parachute into enemy territory. Locate enemy concentration camp. Release captives interred there.
Operation Wolf.
Make your way through jungles filled with hostile soldiers. Destroy any enemy installations and free all townships you encounter. With no food, no water, no chopper cover, not nearly enough ammo, and no idea if you're going to make it back. Volunteers only. Operation Wolf, a superb Tato coin-op conversion from Ocean. 6 levels of blasting action as you take on the role of a soldier of fortune given the job of rescuing politically sensitive hostages from a war-torn land. Contend with hostile soldiers parachuting down, firing their hand weapons as they come. Helicopters need rockets to destroy them, or very concentrated firepower. Watch out for the occasional soldier who runs in close to fire at you at point-blank range. Lightning reflexes are a must. A soldier can never relax.
Rockstar, the big new release from Codemasters Gold. Rockstar, the funniest game you've ever played. Rockstar, the management game about the crazy world of the rock biz. Ever wanted to make it big? Here's your chance. Choose your stars. Michael Gorge, Stiff Pilchard, Meathead, or 47 others. You make the decisions, try to hit the big time. Will you be offered a recording contract? Can you compete with mega bands like Dross? When do you release the follow-up single? Will the album go platinum? Is your act a one-hit wonder? Don't get ripped off, busted, pirated, exposed, or grabbed by the taxman. It's a hard life in the management game. Rockstar, only $9.99 for your Commodore, Spectrum, or Amstrad. This game is seriously funny. Computer Games Week gave it 92%.
Imagine presents Dragon Ninja. The latest hot arcade game from Data East explodes with double action fury. 8 levels of lean, mean fighting screens to battle through. Use your special martial arts skills, punch, kick, jump, flying kick, and super punch with added power in the shape of special ninja-style weapons to collect. Your opponents in your battle for supremacy are 4 types of evil ninja star-throwing assassins whose skills are manifold and dangerous. Also out to spoil your day are acrobatic women warriors and vicious guard dogs. At the end of each level, you must overcome the Ninja Master in order to progress. Some examples of these superhuman villains are a fire-breathing fat man, an armor-clad giant, and the green and gruesome giant ninja who has a disconcerting habit of suddenly multiplying into an army. Mission accomplished, then rescue the President of the United States, who will stand you a hamburger. Dragon Ninja, the hottest conversion around, designed to give computer games some real kicks. Butcher Hill. Tension mounts as you navigate the murky waters in your motorized dinghy, seeking out vital supplies and ammunition, careful to avoid enemy mines and aerial bombardment. Landfall, deep in the heart of the Vietnamese jungle, heavy with the odor of death, concealing deadly man-traps and enemy gun posts. Panic, an unknown village, friend or foe, whichever the final obstacles between you and your ultimate goal, the bloody assault on Butcher Hill.
to start running!
I'll be back.
Go!
Grand Slam proudly presents the computer version of Schwarzenegger as the Running Man. In the year 2019, an innocent cop is accused of a crime he did not commit. Ben Richards must face his punishment. In the highest-rating game show in history, primetime real-life-death TV action, he must fight to survive against 4 deadly stalkers and arch-villain Killian. Television is king. You are the ultimate star. It is time to be the Running Man. Do you have the courage? Available for Amiga, ST, Amstrad, Spectrum, Commodore 64, and PC.
Lucasfilm Games present Battlehawks 1942, a World War II naval air combat simulation. Rich in historical detail and thrilling graphic realism, Battlehawks 1942 gives you the heart-pounding experience of the 4 naval air battles that turned the tide of World War II in the Pacific, Coral Sea, Midway, Eastern Solomons, and Santa Cruz Islands. Take part in over 30 white-knuckle combat missions, incorporating historically accurate situations and strategies. Fly authentic American and Japanese planes, including Wildcat and Zero fighters. Features include an exciting flyer's eye perspective with high-resolution digitized planes and ships with true-to-life flight and combat dynamics and a unique instant replay feature. Success of missions is rewarded with rank and decoration. Battlehawks 1942 also includes comprehensive owner's manual with history and full-color maps, combat tactic and tips, full descriptions of ships and aircraft. Battlehawks 1942 for the Amiga, Atari ST and IBM PC.
The Games, Summer Edition. Take part in 8 new events, all presented with state-of-the-art graphics and featuring some of the best and most realistic sound effects around. Sit back and relax, enjoy the opening ceremonies, and then it's off to the diving event. Choose from forward, backward, and inward dives, and then somersault, pike, twist, hit the water, and go for first place. From the pool, move on to the sports hall and up to the uneven parallel bars. If ever a sports activity required precision timing, accuracy, and total dedication, this is it. You'll have to master 17 moves to score high points and avoid 6 penalty point movements. Move on in the sports hall and jump up to the rings. Move on to each new position and hold it for 2 seconds. The Games Summer Edition, a computer game to test your skills and resources, available this autumn for all home computers.
presents Gal-Dagon's domain. The land is in turmoil. The evil Azazel has been resurrected and now searches for the 5 gems of Zator, which will give him ultimate power. You have been chosen to battle against the minions of evil to recover the gems and so save the lands of Mesron. Can you destroy the evil Medusa, whose merest gaze turns flesh to stone? Can you outwit the High Priestess of Set, who holds sway over a temple full of horrors? Dare you venture into the catacombs of Castle Setna and cross swords with the dead? Fear not, brave warrior, your fate awaits you. Gal-Dagon's Domain, available for Atari ST and Amiga.
Millions of galaxies, 200 million suns, the membrane web of deep space.
Welcome to The Crystal, an epic game. A tale of princesses and pirates, featuring sword fights, space shoot-em-ups, and strategy role-playing. CMVG said, an epic game, with styles and content not yet matched in breadth of vision and development. Amiga user said, the most impressive-looking backgrounds, action areas, and character sprites ever created for the home screens. Computer Games Week said, complex gameplay, stunning graphics, nice sound, and a sense of humor. What more could you wish for? Games Machine called The Crystal the biggest game ever. It is indeed an experience. Once played, never forgotten. The Crystal for the Amiga and Atari ST. PC coming soon.
Digital Integration presents F-16 Combat Pilot, a new generation of flight simulator based on the F-16 jet fighter. From squadron crew room to mission selection, from pre-flight briefing to the hangar, weapons loaded, you're cleared for takeoff. Hundreds of realistic missions await you day or night. From air-to-air interception to ground attack. From tank busting to reconnaissance. And finally comes Operation Conquest, a multi-mission strategic campaign as you take command of your first squadron. F-16 Combat Pilot. For the first time, it's for real.
CDS proudly present Steve Davis World Snooker. Steve Davis World Snooker is not just one game, nor two, but 5 games in one. Steve Davis World Snooker is more than just a snooker simulation. It also takes you into the challenging world of UK and USA pool and UK and Caroom billiards. Steve Davis World Snooker includes many memory-draining features. 6 different skill levels await the up-and-coming professional. Zoom in on the action. Action replay is at your disposal and in slow motion too. Listen to the digitized music, it really sets the scene. Steve's skill at snooker and other base events has been programmed into this superb game. Steve Davis World Snooker is the finest snooker simulation ever programmed. It promises to provide months of enjoyment for players of all skills and ages, and is available today for the Atari ST and Amiga machines priced at £19.99. Seldom does a game achieve accolades such as these. Action ST. The graphics are without doubt some of the best yet seen in a shoot-'em-up. Forgotten Worlds just has to be in your collection. Zap. One of those shoot-'em-ups you'll be stark raving mad to miss. The One. Forgotten Worlds. One of the most technically accomplished coin-op conversions yet seen. Commodore user. Forgotten Worlds. This is one Rolex oyster of a game. It's fast, addictive, and good-looking. Zap. One of the classiest arcade conversions around. Don't miss out on one of the arcade conversions of the year. Rush out and get this the minute it comes out. Commodore user. A fantastic arcade conversion. Sinclair user. Forgotten Worlds. Graphically, it's super. Lots going on. A corker. The Games Machine. Across all formats, Forgotten Worlds comes across as an ace shoot-'em-up, polished to sparkling perfection by its superb graphics. Forgotten Worlds. The game your computer deserves. Pac-Land, the brilliant arcade game from Namco Atari, brought to you by Grand Slam. The world's most popular computer character is back in his very own arcade adventure. Help Pac across ravines, jump lakes and traverse deserts, hotly pursued by Inky, Binky, Pinky, Clyde and Sue in his quest. This superb conversion of the internationally famous coin-op is not to be missed. Pac-Land, classic arcade action from Grand Slam, available now for Commodore, coming soon for Spectrum, Amstrad, Atari ST, Amiga and MSX.
Ocean presents Voyager. In 1977, Voyager 2 was launched into space, inviting all life forms in the universe to visit our planet. Get ready. Company's coming. The Roxas forces have been deployed on the 10 moons of Saturn. Only one man, Luke Snails, can stand in their way. Incredible fast 3D shoot-'em-up action on your 16-bit micro. Giving it 94% for the Amiga version, Zap said, Voyager is one of the most atmospheric 3D space explorations around. Free audio soundtrack with Voyager, now available on ST and Amiga.
War in Middle-earth from Melbourne House. Follow in the footsteps of Frodo, Aragorn and Gandalf as they battle to get the ring to the cracks of doom. Ranged against you are all the evil forces of the Dark Lord Sauron and the corrupt wizard Saruman. The odds are overwhelming, but you cannot afford to fail. The destiny of Middle-earth lies in the balance. Multiple playing levels let you control all the characters and armies that appear in The Lord of the Rings, from the broad sweep of strategy right down to individual characters' actions on the battlefield. There are infinite possibilities, so no two games will ever be the same. Guard carefully and travel well, my friend. May the Fellowship of the Ring be successful and peace return to all Middle-earth. A cataclysmic struggle between good and evil. J.R.R. Tolkien's War in Middle-earth for your computer.
There have been been football games before, but there's never been a game quite like Emlyn Hughes International Soccer. Just look at the amazingly smooth graphics. The animation is so realistic. It's incredible to play. You've got so much control. You can choose where to kick the ball, and how hard and how high to kick it. And you can head the ball, even do diving headers. There's sliding tackles. Oh, referee! But there's more to this game than the arcade action. There are dozens of options, and if you don't want to play in a league or a cup, you can always challenge one of the other teams to a friendly. You can even enter your own teams. Every player has 3 skill factors and a fitness percentage that changes constantly. And you can save everything to tape or disc. Teams, fixtures, results, everything. Emlyn Hughes International Soccer. It's a game you'll play time and time again.
Remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Your move, creep.
The future of law enforcement. RoboCop.
Imagine presents Renegade 3. Renegade is back to face the ultimate challenge. Zap magazine, giving it a sizzler, said, "This is the best of the lot, don't miss it." Traveling through time, he will encounter fierce hostility from the Stone Age era. Ancient Egypt. Medieval times. Eventually the future. Non-stop beat-em-up action in the very best Renegade style. Renegade 3, the final chapter. Available for Spectrum, Commodore, and Amstrad. Atari ST and Amiga coming soon.
Central control to Lone Wolf. Parachute into enemy territory. Locate enemy concentration camp. Release captives interred there.
Operation Wolf.
Make your way through jungles filled with hostile soldiers. Destroy any enemy installations and free all townships you encounter. With no food, no water, no chopper cover, not nearly enough ammo, and no idea if you're going to make it back. Volunteers only. Operation Wolf, a superb Tato coin-op conversion from Ocean. 6 levels of blasting action as you take on the role of a soldier of fortune given the job of rescuing politically sensitive hostages from a war-torn land. Contend with hostile soldiers. Destroy them, or very concentrated firepower. Watch out for the occasional soldier who runs in close to fire at you at point-blank range. Lightning reflexes are a must. A soldier can never relax. Federation of Free Traders, the closing phase in our journey of excellence. The untapped void of space, harnessed through the immense power of the computer and the immense talent of vision and foresight to reach far into the depth of the untapped mind. Gremlin has distilled the fantasies of generations. Federation of Free Traders, the ultimate hands-on experience. War in Middle-earth from Melbourne House. Follow in the footsteps of Frodo, Aragorn and Gandalf as they battle to get the ring to the cracks of doom. Ranged against you are all the evil forces of the Dark Lord Sauron and the corrupt wizard Saruman. The odds are overwhelming, but you cannot afford to fail. The destiny of Middle-earth lies in the balance. Multiple playing levels let you control all the characters and armies that appear in The Lord of the Rings, from the broad sweep of strategy right down to individual characters' actions on the battlefield. Infinite possibilities, so no two games will ever be the same. Guard carefully and travel, my friend. May the Fellowship of the Ring be successful and peaceful. Struggle between good and evil. J.R.R. Tolkien's War in Middle-earth for your computer. Mirror Soft simulation. Combat experience. North America helped in its development. Professional simulation.
Ocean presents Run the Gauntlet. Hot on the heels. Run the Gauntlet, the computer game. A mixture of 9 different events tests your skill to the full on water, road, and assault course. Jet skis, buggies, hoverboats, ATVs, and many more vehicles will test your reflexes to the extreme. Another excellent simulator from Ocean Software, now available on the Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, ST, and Amiga.
Electronic Arts presents Populous by Bullfrog Productions. No one can resist being all-powerful every once in a while. Out of the darkness were born 2 nations, fanatic followers of their own beliefs, warriors by nature. Each nation will populate, claim new lands, evolve new technologies, but ultimately there can be only one survivor to claim victory and total sovereignty. Harness the awesome power of nature and control it at will. Ravage the land with the plague, summon earthquakes, floods, and more throughout 1,000 different worlds. Press reviews are outstanding. Ace 963 rated, absolutely wonderful stuff. ST Amiga format, gold 92%. CMVG Game of the Month 96%. Divine, The Games Machine, top score 90%. Commodore user, Superstar 94%. The One 95%. Zap Sizzler 94%. It's brilliant. Battle it out with the opposing deity for overall supremacy with Populous for the ST and Amiga.